graphics in this game, wow, what a jump from the 4th generation.
Yeah.
And I will say I am disappointed in one aspect of this game, as they took the following Pokemon away.
What do you mean?
The Pokemon do not follow behind you anymore.
Oh, yeah.
That was Heart Gold and Soul Silver only. I'm a little disappointed. I think it shouldn't be a mandatory feature. I think you should be able to opt to have your Pokemon follow you or not. Because some people didn't like that. Some people were like, it was annoying. But other people were like, oh, I got to see my favorite Pokemon walk behind me. And I'm one of them. I walked all around Johto with a Sneasel following me. Anyways, back to the Pokemon. Ice Dragon. Finally, we get this combination typing.
It actually doesn't look that bad.
Yeah, and it looks like a Pokemon, and it looks cool. I like it.
And it can easily be a mixed attacker. 130 in both attacks with 95 speed. That's not bad.
But I'm not going to get the shiny of it.
Why? What does the shiny look like? No.
Again, I don't want the shiny of this thing.
No.
Again, I'm a little disappointed in the shinies. The starter shinies, I'm getting definitely the grass type starter. I don't think I'm going to do a soft reset for a shiny starter in my Japanese version, because I know as soon as that thing gets here, I'm going to want to play instead of reset.
Yeah.
So, but I promise you guys, the shiny hunt is on for that mole thing in Victory Road. That's going to happen in the Japanese version. I can't wait for that shiny.
Yeah.
And then we get to another fighting. It's got the Heart of Justice, so I guess it's the 4th one in that group. It's got water fighting combination. And then we come to a weird Pokemon. I don't know this Pokemon. Have you heard anything about this one?
No.
And then the last two I haven't heard anything about. So, whew, there you guys have it.
Geno Sakudo looks cool. This bug steel type.
It looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
It looks cool. Has 120 base for both attacks, 99 base speed. It looks like it could be a force, but the bug steel typing has been done to death.
But I like that they spread the field out in types, like I said. So my overall review, after me and Silverwolf just went through almost every single 5th generation Pokemon for you guys, my overall review is thumbs up. Big thumbs up to Game Freak. I like these. Overall, I know we made jokes along the way, and I know I complained about some of them, but overall, I'm excited about the 5th generation's Pokemon. They are all really cool.
You can't even thank Game Freak except for Reshiram and Zekrom, because except for those two, all the Pokemon were fan-drawn.
Really?
Yeah. They had a contest for people to submit Pokemon to be used in the 5th gen. And we got some winners and some losers. Reshiram and Zekrom were the only two officially made by the creators of Pokemon.
Well, big thumbs up to the people who drew these, too. I mean, and the people who drew them didn't make all this stats and the typing. So, I mean, if you think about it.
That is true.
I mean, if you think about it, they really did a good job with the typing. The one big disappointment was in the starters, was the firefighting being done again, and that being the only dual type. It feels like they think that's the formula they have to use.
What is Victory Star?
I was thinking we were going to do a game review, but how about we wait till I get my Japanese version of the game? So,
yes.
And then maybe we can show a couple clips from the game as we review. Because we do have our editor, who was not part of this main discussion, but will be part of future main discussions, Jack Phoenix.
Yes.
And it won't always be just me and Silver talking to you guys. We will have other guest stars.
Yep.
And I have been networking seriously on YouTube, trying to get some famous YouTubers on board. And I will get back to you guys if I have found any that are interesting.
Sounds good.
But this is our we decided to do a just to get this uploaded and talk about the 5th generation Pokemon. We were going to talk about the whole 5th generation, but wow, Silver, there's a lot to talk about.
Yes.
This is a really broad topic. Surprisingly, the 5th generation is everybody says that the 5th generation just feels like the first generation to them, but
No.
I think the 5th generation brings a whole new element to Pokemon in itself. This is really the next generation of Pokemon. I feel like the first 4 generations were one step, and this is the next step.
If I had to equate the... Oh, good God.
Really, at the end?
I had to equate this generation to any other, I would have to say Johto.
Yes, this is how big of a step it was from 4th to 5th is as big of a step as 1st to 2nd was.
Yep.
Especially graphics wise. I mean, wow, the graphics, they do things with the DS I didn't think a DS could do.
Makes you think it was made for the 3DS. Although, if I know Nintendo, they're going to release a third Pokemon game for the 3DS.
And I think the third one for this will be called Pokemon Gray.
It would have to.
But
And it would have the Ice Dragon.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But we shall see. And I guess for now, this is PCN signing off. This is Yuki356.
And Silverwolf 20.
Bye.
Now get the freak off our channel.